What's up? It's nice and early in the morning, still dark out. Sun is not coming up for a little bit, but we gotta drive. Today we are going offshore on our center console. Puddin', myself, and Frank. Let's go.
Woo, what's up guys? Beautiful morning. Morning Frank. Morning buddy. We're going, give me a push.
Let's go. Time to grind.
Time to grind.
There's a fish on that. Fish on. That was quick. Going straight behind the boat. Get him out, get him out, get him out. Hurry Frank, hurry Frank. Come around the engine, around the engine, around the engine. Woo! All right, I'm wrapped on him.
All right, what's going on, Darcizzle?
All right, just lost the first pilchard of the day. Got it wrapped around the the first rod that's been out. We're kind of like trying to get lines out. It's a little bit of a mess, one line out, and somehow I got wrapped on it. But either way, Frank's got a fish on. He's reeling it up. It was a flat line, live pilchard, and we haven't started bump trolling yet, but what we want to do is we want to just work the water column nice and slow, kind of just in and out of gear, and letting these pilchards and live bait kind of swim naturally. First bait out, got smashed within 3 minutes of it being in the water. We're pretty sick. Fish is coming up, we're gonna see what it is. All right, nice way to start the day like that. Just gapped this beautiful bonita. We call them bonita down here. I know you guys are gonna correct me, but beautiful fish, they're always a great fight. Great way to start the morning, break off the skunk, and he's always good shark bait, or maybe we'll hang him off the side later, but we're gonna keep him.
All right guys, that bait got hit before we even could get the baits out, so maybe it's gonna be a bonita day. Let's see what we're gonna do.
Reel that one up.
Roll that one. Is that a shark? No.
Doesn't feel right. Now it's waking up. Fish on. Oh, come on, please don't be a shark.
That was a shark, we broke him off. Moved on down to the Juno ledge here. Darcie still has to call me a good fish. Frank, what do you think? That's what I said.
Come on. Can we hook bottom?
I don't think so.
Let's fish. Woo! Put the drag all the way up. You shark?
Going too fast.
Holy crap.
Okay.
What do you want me to do? Dude, we gotta do something. Got 300 yards going out.
All right, Frank, let's go.
Go.
Quick, roll this one up on the left over here. Quick, quick.
It's a shark.
All right, get your
Come
fingers off
on.
it.
Dude, it's gotta be a shark.
All right, you and Darcizzle switch places.
Okay.
You and Darcizzle switch places. Head, we're following a fish.
The runner got ate by a shark.
All right, we'll get that line back.
That's exactly what it is. Hooked up, y'all. Bottom fishing now. It's just been a tough day out here. Those two fish that we hooked were big sharks, and there just really doesn't seem to be like a kingfish bite or anything going on, but we're not giving up. We have moved spots, bottom fishing, and I gotta rip them up in fast because these sharks are feeding today. That seems to be the only thing that wants to eat. See color, it's coming up, fish coming up. We're gonna see what it is. Short mutton, cool. All right, little baby mutton snapper. Gonna go right back down.
All right, Darcizzle, catch us something bigger.
I'm trying.
Yeah, the water's really green out here, and you don't like to fish in green water. And we didn't get any bites, bump trolling, sardines, no, pilchards, and a blue runner for like 2 hours. The blue runners get bit by sharks, which is a bad sign in green water. So rank it up off of Palm Beach. And Darcie's got a standard mutton rig, which we showed you in a video or two ago, the last video, in the AJ video. And Frank is on the...
Oh.
Oh, Darcie's getting a bite. Frank is on the 2-hook chicken rig with squid. Darcie's live pilchard. Nice job, Frank. What do you got there? Woo, look at Frank hauling her in.
I see color. Color. It's a big one. What is it?
Says you better give him a hand.
It's something big. It's something big. Yeah.
What is that thing?
He side hooked him. No wonder. That's a keeper. Put him in the well. No, that's a keeper. They're delicious.
What is that, a keeper porgy?
Yeah, triggerfish. Get him in.
Frank, you can get that fish in the boat?
Get him in.
Frank, come on.
Flip him. Flip him.
Frank,
that's
in the boat.
Totally a keeper.
In the boat, Frank.
Totally
There
a
you
keeper.
go. Whoa.
Nice. No wonder he fought so hard.
Set hook trigger.
Awesome. You did great. He's already caught his dinner, and I have not caught dinner. Got to catch up.
All right. All right, we got some fishing going on now, guys. Sorry, I'm helping these kids. Make sure he's 12. We'll keep that one too. Sizzle, are you going to get me a good fish? I don't know. Darcie's kind of busy right now.
I hope so. Trying to focus so these sharks don't get it. I hope I don't lose it. I don't know.
You gotta stop saying that all the time. You better get my dinner up here.
I don't know what it is. It was swimming this way.
It looks like my dinner.
It was swimming this way into the current.
If it's not a bonita, it's my dinner.
But we're in shark territory, like I said. We're in a little shallower trying to get away from them, but still, I mean, sharks go where they want to go. You got chum in the water, that attracts them. Whatever this is really putting up a fight.
It's not a bonita, right? No, it's too low.
Color.
Whoa, look
Grouper?
like might be a grouper.
Looks like a grouper.
Short?
It's a grouper. Is it grouper season?
It might be.
I don't think it is.
We don't ever catch these things, so I don't even know.
Hang on. That's a beautiful red grouper though. Let's check real quick, then we're gonna let him go. All right, y'all, this beautiful red grouper is of legal size to keep, but the season is closed, unfortunately. That's how it works. That's usually the only time I catch keep a red grouper is when the season is closed. I'm just gonna drop him over right here and put him head first. He's gonna grow to live, get big another day for us. And yeah, just sucks because 2 weeks ago, season was open, it just closed December 31st. But the current's ripping, nice fish. We're gonna get some more nice fish. Let's do it. Boom.
So while I was crying over that grouper, Frank pulled in his beautiful porgy.
Check out his porgy.
We just did a porgy catch and cook.
We did, with the chocolate chip porgy. This one, I think is, I forget the name right now because I did my research on him, but he's got that blue line underneath his eye, and he's a specific kind, and I can't think of the name right now, but it'll come to me later. But another nice dinner fish that Frank caught. My grouper doesn't count at all. What the heck? Mine is a better fish, but it doesn't count because he's not in my well right now. Ugh. All right, I gotta get back to fishing.
All right, we'll double up again. By the time I get Frank's hook baited again, Darcizzle's on, and this kuka job is on. They're catching a lot of babies around here.
Porgy! Trigger!
Frank is the trigger king.
It's a grunt. That's grouper bait. You could also eat that as well. He's a little on the small side. There's plenty of grunts around in this area. Really pretty fish. They make all kinds of noises, grunting noises, which is where they get their name. Circle hook, doing its job, right in the corner of the mouth. Look how big that mouth is. Just pick up anything they want off the bottom. Pretty crazy. Fish on. It's a yellowtail.
Nice.
Hey. He inhaled it too. Hey. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that fish. Beautiful. Yeah, totally inhaled it. Definitely a keeper. They have to be, I think, 12 inches to the fork or something like that. This guy's way over. Nice fish. Heck yeah. Fish on. So we're catching a great variety of fish today, and this line has been out all freaking day. Beautiful, lively pilchard on the surface, and finally just got 8. So we're gonna see what it is. Nice.
Give me that gaff back there, Frank. Keeper?
He stays hooked, I think
Come
so.
film this, Frank. Don't miss the gaff shot.
Nice. That's a keeper.
Yeah. You gotta be 24. He's 24, easy.
Yeah. All right, so a lot of snake kingfish around lately. This time of the year, we have a lot smaller fish in our area. The big fish migrate through our area. Oh, look, he got hit. Got keeled over. They migrate through our area later in the springtime is when the monsters come through. They are currently living in the Florida Keys. So we have little fish in the area, but not complaining. Finally, our top line gets smashed. That
Did you get that gaff shot, Frank? All right, good.
Circle hook.
He's going for my toes. Nice job on that circle hook.
Circle hook.
All right, so we've got a lot of fish today.
Did pretty good. Can't complain.
Grouper, kingfish, bonita, a couple sharks.
Yeah, it would have been epic if that grouper was in the boat right now.
We got this triggerfish and these nice porgies.
Yeah, pretty sweet. I'm gonna post.
And the grunts.
We're gonna post some of these fish on the Fish Angler app too, so you guys can check out that and check out the fishing spots that we love to fish, so you guys can come out here and do this too.
Yeah, and I haven't decided what we're gonna cook yet.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. I'm not sure if I want to cook the trigger or the kingfish We just did porgies the other day. I'm gonna eat those maybe without you guys.
We are back home, guys. Sorry, I gotta take a sip. It's a new tradition of mine. It's a new tradition of mine to take a sip before I start filleting fish. So it's actually the next day here. We went fishing today as well. So the grizzly, 75 quart grizzly, keeps fish nice and chilled down. These fish are fresh as can totally be. So we decided, since earlier Puddin said we didn't know what we're gonna cook, we've got an assortment of stuff in here. But we decided we're gonna do the gray triggerfish. You can see the porgy and the yellowtail we caught out offshore. And we got that bluefish and this beautiful sheep's head inshore fishing as well. So we got a nice assortment of fish. But today we decided to go with the triggerfish, mainly because I want to show you a couple things about this cool fish. And we just decided this fish is a delicacy. We don't catch a lot of keepers, period. It is really good, especially the Bahamians love them. Really white meat, wait till you see it. But I'm gonna show you a couple tricks about the triggerfish. So I am excited to dive right into this. Let's do it. So the gray triggerfish, they get a lot bigger than this guy. He is a legal fish, but not complaining. And for those of you who don't know the trigger, this is where they get their name from. When he's alive, this trigger will stay up. But if you push on one of these back ones, it'll go down. But if you try to push on this actual trigger, it will not go down. This fish will use this to hide in the reefs and in the structure, and he'll lock himself into a rock or a hole, and that way a predator can't get to him. So it's a really cool mechanism that the triggerfish have, and that's where they get their name from. So, and they live in structure like the artificial reefs and wrecks and stuff. Today I'm going to be using my 4-inch bright breaker knife, and then I'm going to switch knives here in a little bit. But there is a soft spot on triggerfish because they have leather skin, legit leather skin. You can see he has no gill plates or nothing to cut into, which is pretty wild. But right here is really soft. You can feel it with your finger. Everything else is hard, and then right behind here is a soft spot. So that's where you would use it to insert your knife. You see it just cut right through, no problem. And you're gonna want to use a sharp knife with these fish, just because I said they have leather skin. So just make that cut up towards the head. Once I made that insert there, turn the knife around. And the little knife is good for like precision and getting down deep, you know, getting into fish like this that are leather skin. And I'm cutting from underneath and then going outward because again, it's leather skin. I mean, it is insanely hard to cut through. So now that that is done, we're just gonna follow the backbone area here, and we're just gonna get our fillet off nice and easy. Ooh, that meat looks so good. It's been a couple years since we've had a nice triggerfish for dinner. And then let's take the knife, cut down here. Get his fin out of the way. All right, and then I'm just gonna come back to this backbone. They don't have a really pronounced backbone that like comes out too far, so it's fairly easy to just cut right over that. See, like so. It doesn't really stick out whatsoever compared to some other fish out there. And then just keep following it down like so. Try to keep those innards intact. We don't want that in our food. And this skin, the Bahamians actually will rip it off if they're gonna be cooking the fish whole. But today we're not gonna cook it whole. We just wanna taste the fish. It's been such a long time since we had delicious triggerfish. And if you don't keep them, do keep them. They're delicious. Trust me. In this area, they have to be 12 inches, minimum of 12 inches long. So if you ever come across them and you're having a slow day out there, keep them. Now look at that meat, that looks awesome. Really nice white meat. I'm gonna switch knives now just because this knife is a little short to skin this fish. I'm gonna switch to my 7-inch Lawaya saltwater coated fillet knife from Smith. And guys, of course, don't forget about my coupon code Darcizzle15, 15% off everything on their website with my code plus free shipping. Doesn't get better than that. They are the leaders they're the leaders in the world of knife sharpeners, and now they've been making awesome knives and all kinds of other tools for us outdoorsmen, hunting and fishing people. There's a couple pin bones right here that I'm gonna cut out. Just gonna cut that out. Nice and easy. We got a nice fish sandwich. That is definitely a meal for somebody right here. Check that out. Gorgeous meat. Gorgeous. Really easy to get the skin off too once you get underneath there. It's just a matter of getting your fillet off, and use that little trick if you ever catch one. All right guys, I'm gonna finish up the other side of this fish, and then I'm gonna meet you guys in the house for the cooking with pudding portion of this video.
What's up guys, and welcome to another edition of Cooking with Pudding. Darcizzle, another great job on those fillets. So I got the, what are they called again? The triggerfish. And I got the yellowtail out, and I'm just putting some salt and pepper on them. And actually I decided that, you know, we don't have triggerfish a lot. I literally don't remember the last time I had it. I think Darcie's dad used to eat it, but years and years. So we're gonna do something quick and easy. Like I said, I'm on a diet. So we're just gonna throw it in a pan, not a ton of sauce, nothing crazy, just some butter, salt and pepper, and then some lemon. Either you can put that in the pan or when you're done. And really, any fish is just delicious like that. Let me just add some more. I think I got it. We're gonna put some butter in the pan. Now this is your nice cast iron skillet that you guys sent me because you saw me using that crappy old one, right? I got it on 4 out of 10 heat. And I was on Darcie's on Reddit the other day, and I saw a comment about how do you cook redfish. Now I just want to mention that people always ask for like a particular recipe of a fish, but you can cook like pretty much like a majority of fish the same. Like any snapper, mutton snapper, yellowtail snapper, mangrove snapper, even this triggerfish. You can all cook that exactly the same, and you can cook almost any fish like this. You know, a redfish, a lot of times you put it on a half shell, like if you want to put it on a grill with the scales down, but you can do that with a mutton or anything with scales. So it's really, you know, I just want you guys to know you don't have to cook like every fish some specific way. So I got this preheated, again on 4. I even put it down a little bit. I'm just gonna saute these up, you know, and nice and simple. But actually, I don't know if you guys know, but we are going to Vegas tomorrow. Now, by tomorrow for you, I'll be there for like 4 days by the time you guys get this video of Darcie and I. And we're going to SHOT Show, which is a big hunting and fishing show. Like a trade show out in Vegas. Smith's Products is sending Darcie there. And I'm tagging along because they can't get rid of me. And it's going to be sick. We've never been to Vegas. We're staying at the Palazzo. So it's very exciting. So we're just trying to keep it light. Darcie says I get to eat all the ice cream out of the refrigerator because it goes bad over the week. Is that true, Darcizzle?
No.
Darcizzle's on the camera.
Doesn't go bad.
I just made that up. But as you know, as I always tell you, fish cooks about 10 minutes an inch. And these are really thin, so they're gonna cook super fast. Sizzle, come take a look at this. You see? You can see it's starting to even get white on the edges a little bit. Don't get too close, baby. You're gonna fog up that lens with the smoke. But it sounds good. And when this starts getting a little white on the edges and creeping in, then you can just flip it over. And we're also cooking some carrots. We're trying to use up all the vegetables. All right, that's enough. Don't want to see my pretty face now, Sizzle. All right. People are the center of videos. You want to see the people, right? All right, so I'm gonna cook this up a little bit more. Just gonna flip it for like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna see it at the table for the taste test.
I'm already diving in.
All right, Darcizzle. Look, for once, Darcizzle beat me to the eating.
I did. Well, he probably did eat it while I was
I have a
cooking
taste. I got to taste it when you're eating it. Just got a very simple meal, like I said. I'm on a diet. We got the carrots and the fish and a little lemon on there, and you know.
Yeah.
Not every night has to be an ordeal.
No, very simple, delicious food. And I just want to also just say really quick, like, thank you guys so much for still following us on this journey all these years, you know, that we've been doing it. We really appreciate it, and like, you know, we get to go out there and follow our dream, and we wouldn't be able to do this without you guys watching. So I really appreciate it again. I say that a lot, but I want to say it again.
Well, it's a new year, and thank you for another great new year, and Happy New Year to everybody, and never can say it enough, right? So how's the triggerfish, Darcizzle?
Really good.
Could you be more specific?
We don't ever catch like too many keepers, and I do recall like we caught a couple over the years, but nothing too crazy. And we need to catch some more triggerfish.
Yeah.
They're so good.
So it's really white like I just showed you, and it's flaky. Mm-hmm. And we have some yellowtail here with it, which is a little bit softer, but
yeah.
Like yellowtail's delicious.
Yeah, you can tell the difference. Like yeah, exactly. The yellowtail's like soft. This one's a little firmer. Odd bite.
But it's delicious. And so don't throw those triggerfish back.
No.
Check the eggs in your area. Mm-hmm. 12 inches to the fork here, which is you know, not bad. You can get some big ones too.
Yeah, or it might be 12 total length. Either way, let's keep
whatever it is.
Yeah, can't complain at all.
Check the eggs in your area.
I love the extra lemon.
Yeah, she likes the lemon a lot. Mm-hmm. So we got a lot of stuff. Another thing we have coming up after Vegas, Darcie's doing a seminar in Pompano. We'll put the, like we might have mentioned in the video or two or somewhere, seminar, yep. Pompano, snook, and whatever else he's going to talk about. Fishing stories and lies and selfies, link below. Then we're going to be in Atlanta, February 11th at the Atlanta Saltwater Sportsman's Club monthly meeting. I think it's the 11th, but we'll put that information there too. Anyone from Atlanta or that area, come and see Darcie in Georgia.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below if you did. And until our next adventure, follow your dreams and keep on catching.